Hey, how's it going, guys? Hey, I wanted to do a video because I have been seeing a lot of crazy stuff come through my feed lately. Now, if you're going through this weight loss journey and Ozempic and everything, you might have people asking a lot of questions. And this is what's kind of hard. When you are doing something that is in the media all the time, people get kind of weird. And I'm not putting down anybody, but I've had everyone from my employer to friends or family. The moment they're like, "Oh, how are you losing so much weight?" I don't know about you. I like to share on Facebook when I've lost weight. I've liked to just kind of hold myself accountable. It's kind of why I'm doing this. Just to be really honest with y'all, that's exactly why I'm kind of doing this. I want to keep a record of it. It's kind of like my own little journal, just so I can make sure that I continue to stay on track. But when you start sharing that with people, they're like, "Oh, I've heard this or that. There's all these rumors going on. Are you sure this is safe?" I had my mom of all people. She's like, "Is this something that you need to keep on? Do you need to be on these drugs? What are you doing, son?" She's just a concerned mom, but I get it, and especially when you hear things in the media. Now, in my feed, I have been hearing this constantly. I've been literally getting bombarded on Twitter. There was an article that was put out, and I'm grabbing it right now here on my phone because I'm going to read some of it for you. So this is the headline. Get ready for the headline. If you read the title of this video, you've probably seen the headline. People on Ozempic for weight loss say they're pooping their pants in their bed. Now, I laugh because I'm on Ozempic. Now, is this a laughing matter, y'all? No, it's not a laughing matter. I'm going to be very super transparent because that's what I do here. You're going to have side effects. When you're on Ozempic or Wegovy or any semaglutide, you are definitely going to experience those side effects. I have never talked to one person yet that hasn't. If you're like me, let's talk about it. Let's talk about poop. I have had issues where I'm either going too much and diarrhea, or I'm not going at all, and it's been a rough battle. That has been probably my number one issue taking Ozempic. In the article, there was actually a nurse in my home state of Florida, and she's right about my age, 47 years old, and she was basically being constipated because she was on. I think it was Wegovy, and she basically could not use the restroom for over a week, and she did everything. She went and she had Miralax, she did stool softeners, and then at some point when she was sleeping, it just happened, and she pooped the bed. That is not a funny thing, y'all. That's not good. When you are an adult, that is like the last thing. We're not kids. It's been a long time since someone's had an accident, but it's a human thing, and I have not experienced anything like that. Thankfully, and I hope you don't either. I feel bad for her, but the story in the article goes on saying that there are people that are having issues with their jobs. They're having issues with being out in public, and if they're in the article, they actually reached out to a doctor, a gastroenterologist, and he was saying about if you put a lot of obviously laxatives and stuff, and you're having these issues with constipation, there's going to be a point where the dam's going to break. And there in the article also talk about people fearing leaving the house. One of the side effects I've experienced a lot is a lot of fatigue. And there's folks that are on a semaglutide, and they are feeling very fatigued. And the nurse was writing how on the weekends she instead of going out and having fun or doing something, she was just exhausted and then having the bathroom issues. A reason why I'm sharing this, y'all, is it's so important that you think about your gut health. Talk to your doctor. Have the hard conversations. I've literally had to have hard conversations. I'm going to give you a little example with me. I was doing a lot of protein shakes, which are great for meal replacements, but I my stomach doesn't do well a lot with a lot of dairy. And what's in these protein shakes? They're whey protein shakes. It's the milk product. So because I was kind of doing 2 meals a day for like a week straight, my stomach was not handling it that well, and I was having issues, y'all, with my work, with jobs. I shared that in a previous video. I had to put one of my customers on hold. I'm an insurance agent. I'm on the phone all day long, and I ran to the bathroom and threw up, and other stuff, So there's things that you need to really work on. For me, I've had to work with my employer, and I've talked to my weight loss team, and I actually got some FMLA paperwork filled out and some ADA type stuff. Y'all, the most important thing is I'm trying to share with you is you got to make sure that you're talking to the right people, and you also got to make sure you're taking care of your gut the right way. Everybody's body chemistry is different. So you need to really focus on making sure you're eating the right proportion of your carbs, your sugar, and the proteins, and whatever proteins you're eating. That's going to be a really big thing. For me, doing meal prep and kind of having real protein and spending that time having some chicken or good, like beef, or whatever protein is better for me. And what's really weird is when I basically changed how I was doing the protein shakes. I reduced it to 1 meal a day instead of 2. And I was really crazy. And now this might be just for me, but I actually started losing more weight because I was eating more of the regular protein, the meat, than I was with the protein shake. Crazy. So, you just gotta check it out, see where it goes, because, it's not a laughing matter. You don't want to have an accident, especially in bed, especially out in public. And I'm not saying you're going to. I'm just saying that be aware of these side effects. They are real. And like I said, when I mentioned talking to friends or family, or even my employer, you have weird conversations sometimes with your boss, but you have to be honest with them. I'm not telling you to say anything. There are rules when it comes to healthcare and all that. But for me, I had to have hard conversation. And the first thing, kind of someone who doesn't know about, let's say my glutide, they don't know anything about Wegovy, they don't know anything about, Ozempic, other than what they're seeing on TV. That's the first thing they're saying. Oh, you're on the movie star drug. No. Yeah, but no. I'm a type 2 diabetic, this is an important thing for me. I think the biggest thing is just realizing what works for you. So make sure that you are just taking care of yourself, y'all. I'm going to go and leave it with that. And when you're looking in the media and you're reading all these articles and stuff, just realize, take things with a grain of salt. One thing that I really have kind of noticed with this is some of it can be a little clickbaity. I'm actually putting this video out because I just want you to know that there is tons of clickbaiting information out there. It's important, but just take everything with a grain of salt and just realize, the most important thing is that it is really about what you are experiencing in your journey, because what you are experiencing might be different than me. It might be a little different, might be a lot different. Just take care of yourself. That is the big thing. Eat the right way. Hey, y'all, I really appreciate it. Remember to like and subscribe, and you know what? I really appreciate the encouragement in the comments below. Y'all, this has been really cool. I've been very happy with my results. I've talked to my weight loss team. I just went down my BMI. I'm stoked, and I can't wait to see in the next 2 months where I could take this. So I'm gonna keep on rocking it, and you know what? I hope you keep on rocking it. If there's anything I can pray for you, if there's any encouragement, leave it in the comment below. You are more than welcome to follow me on Instagram as well. I usually link my Instagram name on there, Big Daddy's Beer Cave at Instagram. Anything I can do to to give you some encouragement, I'm here for. Again, appreciate everything. Y'all stay safe.